Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Jai SriRam. Welcome to our next episode in our complete reading of Srimad Valmiki Ramayana. In the previous episode, we saw how Sugriva went for the first fight with Vali and he loses it miserably. Sri Ramachandra, who promises to kill Vali, will not shoot the arrow because both Vali and Sugriva look very, very identical. So that's the reason why Sri Ramachandra would not shoot the arrow. Sugriva comes back, then Sri Ramachandra explains the reasons why as to he has to stay back and he was not able to fire the arrow because he did not want to harm Sugriva by mistake. Now Sugriva understands it, then Sri Ramachandra puts a Gajapushpamala in his neck, and now they start again towards Kishkindha so that Sugriva can challenge Vali once again and Sri Ramachandra can go ahead and send Vali to Yamalaya. Now they start walking. As they are walking, they are going into the forest, and at one point of time, at one particular place, they see that a lot of banana trees are there and they are all shining, and there was a lot of light near those banana trees. And here Sri Ramachandra is asking him, Kimetat gyatamichami sake kautuhalam kautuhalapanayanam kartumichamyaham tvaya. Oh friend, I am really, really anxious to know as to what this is. Please let me know what it is. Now, Sugriva is now responding. He's telling, Etad Raghava Vistirnam Ashramam Shravanasram Udyanavana Sampannam Swadu Mola Falodakam. Oh Sri Ramachandra, when you are even walking near this ashrama, this will take away all the shrama, right? Where you would have put a lot of hard work that's taking a toll on the body. All of it will disappear when you come near this ashrama. अत्र सप्तजनानाम मुनयः संसितव्रताः सप्तैवासन्नतशीर्षाः नेतं जलसायिनः. Here there are saptajana, 7 munis. They used to stay here. They always kept their heads down and legs up in the water, and they kept doing the tapasya. And saptaratre krutahara vayuna chalavasinah divam varshasitairyada saptabhi sakalevaraha. These munis, they used to come out once in 7 days, and they only used to take some air and then they used to go back into the water. Like this, they did the tapasya for 700 years, and from then they got sasarira swarga. They went to the swarga with their bodies, and hence tesham etat prabhavena, because of their effect and their power, druma prakara samvritam asramam sudhura dharsham api sendrai surasurai. Because of their effect, even the devatas like Indra and others, and even the asuras, none of them would come near or would do any harm to this particular part of the forest. Pakshino varjayantyetat adhanye vanacharinah visanti mohadyepyatra savivaranti te punaha. Even pakshis, even the other animals, they also won't enter this ashrama because once they enter, they can't come out. Oh Sri Ramachandra, from here you constantly hear wonderful sounds and you constantly listen to wonderful songs, music and all, and here you have got some sort of fragrance that always comes out of this. This is the effect of their tapasya, O Sri Ramachandra. Retagnayopi dipyante dhumo hyasha pradusyade veshnayanya vrukshagran tapotangaruno ghanaha. And here you will be getting 3 types of agnis: Dakshinagni, Garhavatagni and Ahavariyagni. And see, that Agni is still there, that fire is still there. You are able to see the smoke that's coming out of the place, right? He is showing the smoke to Sri Ramachandra, and now he is saying, because of that smoke, because of that fire, and that's getting reflected everywhere, all these trees, all these meghas, all this entire place, these trees particularly, they are all shining. That's because of the effect of this place, O Sri Ramachandra. Kuru pranamam dharmatmam stesham uddisya raghava lakshmanena sahabhrata preta samhatanjali. O Sri Ramachandra, you and your brother Lakshmana, you both do a namaskara. And if you do a namaskara, pranamanti chaye tesham rushinam bhavitatmanam satesham asubham kim chicharire Rama vidyate. O Sri Ramachandra, when you bow down to these people, all the rogas, all the sorts of troubles in your body, they'll all disappear. Now Sri Ramachandra and Lakshmana, they both bow down to these rishis and they do a namaskara. And from there, the moment they did the namaskara, their hearts felt happy. Sugriva, Bandhas, everyone did a namaskara to that great place. They got the energy from that place. And now, last time why was this not visible to them, and this time why was it visible to them? So when the world decides to make us victorious, it will give us some way through which we all receive the blessings before we go out on our fight. So that's what has happened here. Sometimes you see, sometimes even this happens in our lives also, right? When something is going to come towards us, just before that we get to know that there is a blessing that's coming our way. So that's what has happened here. And in the Sarga also explicitly it's mentioned that anugraha from these rishis and munis, they are going to emerge victorious. Now they reach Kishkindha. Once they have reached Kishkindha, Sugriva looks all around. He now realizes that he's back at the same place. And now Sugriva is looking at Sri Ramachandra and he's saying, "Oh Sri Ramachandra, Harivagaraya Vyaptam Tapta Kanchana Toranam Praptasma Dhajayan Dhradyam Kishkindham Valinah Purim." We have reached the Kishkindha, which is the city of Vali. You look at the Vanaras, the way they are guarding this city. This is wonderfully built with lot of dhajas and yantras and everything are there. Oh Sri Ramachandra, please don't forget your promise. You promised that you would kill Vali. So this time, please don't forget the promise. I mean, he says, you have made a promise to me that when the time comes, even a creeper, it gets its fruits, and also the way the time blesses the creeper at the right time, you also bless me with victory today. And then Sri Ramachandra says, Kruta Vijnana Chihvastvam Anaya Gajasahvaya Lakshmanena Samutpatya Aisha Kanthe Krutatava. This Lakshmana has put a Gajapushpalata around you, right? So you have that Gajapushpalata and you are shining like a person who has got Nakshatrapanti around him. So he is indirectly comparing him with Surya. So you're shining like Surya now. I shall take care of Vali. Don't worry. Now you just don't get too tensed. Invite Vali for a fight. I'll take care of the rest. And then he also says, "Oh Sugriva, make the sound that would bring Vali out." So Sugriva makes a very loud sound and he invites Vali again for a fight. Now Vali, he always keeps winning, right? So he's inside Kishkindha, he's enjoying in the Antahpura. He hears this, and Sugriva makes such a huge sound that all the animals around also get scared and they move away from that place. So that's how now Vali listens to this. He immediately gets up. He is now getting ready for the fight, and this time his wife Tara, she comes and she tries to stop Vali. She says, "Oh Vali, after all, Sugriva is your brother, and please understand this much. Leave this anger, because you can go and fight with Sugriva tomorrow morning as well. Why do you want to go and fight now? It's probably the evening time by which Sugriva and all have come to Vali is something that we can understand. She is actually persuading Vali to not go." Now Vali becomes angry and he says, "Why? Why are you asking me not to go?" And then Tara is saying, "Sugriva has just come. He has fought with you and you have defeated him. He has come so quickly again. This essentially means that he has got some support, because I know what happens to anyone when he gets defeated in your hands. The way you hit them, he would have lost a lot of blood, a lot of energy in his body, but if he is coming back again to fight, there is something behind. Oh Vali, please understand, there is something that's definitely behind. Sugriva is naturally very talented. I think he must have made friends with someone, and because he is talented, he would have made friends with someone who is very, very strong. So, oh Vali, don't be dragged by emotions. Think twice before you are acting. Our son Angada, he has gone along with the spies till the end of these forests, and there he has got some news from all the spies. It seems there are two people who have come here, and she is describing who those two people are. Ikshvakunam kule jato prastau Ramalakshmanau Sugriva priya kamardham praptau tavudurasadau. Two men who are sons of Dasharatha Maharaja, who are born in Ikshvaku Vamsa, and people who have never been defeated till now, they are in this forest, and they also have met Sugriva, and they are getting ready to come here. And Sate Braptar Vikhyataha Sahayo Ranakarmani Rama Parabalamardi Yugantagni Ribodhitaha. So Sri Ramachandra, he is expert in fighting and he can take away the entire army. So that person is now helping your brother. So, oh husband, please understand. And then she says Sri Ramachandra is a person who can save anybody from troubles. He is the person who always ensures that people who are in pain get relieved of their pain, and he is the person who is a very big Kirtivan. He has a lot of good name. Tatkshamona virodhaste sahatena mahatmana durjayena prameyena ramena ranakarmasu. Defeating Sri Ramachandra is not even easy. It's not at all easy, and it's not even imaginable. So please, oh Vali, please try to make friends. And then she's now saying, forget everything else. Aham hite kshamam manye tena ramena sauhridam sugrivena sampriptim vairamutsuja durtaha. Forget this Ramachandra, this fight and all, O Sugriva. We make friendship with Sri Ramachandra, but first think of one thing. Why should you hate Sugriva? Lalaniyo hite bhrata yavayanisha vanaraha Patrava Sannihastova Sarvata Bandhurevacha. You should take care of Sugriva. After all, he is your only younger brother. Whether he stays with you, whether he stays away from you, he is the only brother that you have. Please understand. Nahiteva samam bandhum bhuvi pasyami kanchana. She's saying, I don't see a relative to you who is like Sugriva. He is the best among the people, and there is no bigger relationship than a brother to anyone. Please bring him in, take him under your wing, declare that he will be the king after you. That's how you should build bridges, because after all, we don't get to have new brothers. The day you are born together, that's it. And then she's saying, please take him, please show Sodara Bhava towards him. And edite matpriyam karyam edi chavaishi mam hitam yachyamana priyatvena sadhuvakyam kurushvame. You are my darling, you are my Priya. Hence, I am requesting you this, oh Vali, please do one activity for the sake of my happiness. Go ahead and make friends with Sugriva. And then she's also saying, Prasida Padhyam Srunujalpitam Hime Naroshame Vanu Vidhatumarhasi Kshamohite Kosala Raja Suruna Navigraha Sakrasamana Tejasa. Please don't get into a fight with Sri Ramachandra. He is equivalent to Devendra. And please take Sugriva under your wing. Please make friends with him. He's after all your brother. What will you achieve by fighting with your brother? She tells this multiple times, and she closes her argument. And then now Vali, he doesn't even listen. He pretends as if he was listening. Tadahitara hitameva vakyam tamvalinam padyamimam bhavashe sarochate tadyuvachanam sarochate tadvachanam hitasya kalabhipannasya vinasakale. Vali did not like this. They say vinasakale viparita buddhi, right? And then he says, no, I will not listen to you. And he says, Sugriva, the way he is making noise, I am not going to accept it. Oh lady with a wonderful face, he is my Satru, and he is calling me for war. I can't go back. And Nachakaryo Vishadaste Raghavam Pratimatkrute Dharmajnasya Kratagnyascha Kadham Papam Karishyati. Don't be worried about Sri Ramachandra. He knows all the dharmas, so Sri Ramachandra will not do any papa. He is saying, go back along with all the other strees. With all the other women who don't come behind me. I'll go, I'll fight with Sugriva. I'll just make sure that his pride is lost. I'll not kill him. That's the concession I'm going to give him. And I'm going to the Yuddharanga. I'm going to fight with him. I'm going to hit him with trees. I'm going to actually punch him. And then, he can't fight. I'm not going to kill him. You showed your love towards me. I'm giving a word of my life to you. And then he says, I'll just defeat him quickly and I'll come back. Here, Tara, she cries and she hugs him, and then she goes around him in a pradakshina way, and then she goes back into the Antahpura. Now, Vali, he has come out for the fight, and now Vali is now going to face Sugriva, and he is probably on the last journey of his life. So, how will he fight Sugriva? What will happen to him in this fight? All that we'll try to see in our next episode. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayah, sarve bhadrani pasyantu, ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet, sarvam siddhi sahasnarahasram sharanarvindar paramastu. Swasti. Jai Shri Ram.